lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And it's Green with the ball for Houston. Pass to Van Vliet. Driving in. Now here's Eason. Back to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Van Vliet against Conley. Van Vliet misses.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And Clarkman, Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor. He's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Green for 3. Towns with a rebound.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
There's the 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Here's Van Vliet following the score by Minnesota. Out to the right wing. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Van Vliet. It's blocked by Gobert.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot there.
Rocket ball.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Van Vliet. Blocked again. They get it back. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Edwards. Paddles through traffic and lays it in.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Van Vliet missing again. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Leading by 5. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Green. Offensive board. Adams out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. The kick out to Edwards. Left side, Conley. Five on the clock. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Eason. And the officials call a traveling violation. The Rockets trail. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Outside, Green. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Pass to Edwards. Here we go.
Oh, my goodness!
Whoa!
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Here's Van Vliet. And a nice finish on the layup. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Well, after finishing tied for last in the West last year, Clark, Houston is looking for a turn of events.
You know, 13 guys on last year's roster, BA, with 3 years of experience or less. But this summer, Houston bringing in some good vets, headlined by Fred Van Vliet, and they're looking to compete at a much higher level.
Outside for Brooks. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Yep, count it.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Conley against Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Adams with a screen on Towns. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Green. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, Amen Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
He and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks. And it worked out for them both.
And Şengün gets it to go.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Back to Conley. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Thompson with it. Towns covering. Here's Bullock. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, BA, in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Şengün passes to Bullock. Now Şengün to the paint. And a two-handed jam!
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
And that one's good from Conley.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Şengün, a screen on Towns. Şengün with it. Good D by Gobert.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Towns outside. Thompson against Conley. Going inside. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith right side. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Conley. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's Conley. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The Rockets have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
And it's powered home by Towns.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And that one's good. Whitmore. Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your day?
I think quite a bit because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence, and perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense.
Conley with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Towns passes to Conley. Here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Here's Bullock. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Bullock's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
McDaniels finds Conley. Left side McDaniels. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And this is a savvy play for a rookie. Not only does Thompson get the steal, but he quickly sends it away. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Back to Towns. Outside McDaniels. With 4 on the clock. That one is off.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Rockets ahead, leading by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Clark, this kid has no fear at all. Tari Eason has that edge.
Yeah, you love to see it. You like to see guys with his athleticism and skill play with an edge, a competitive edge. I'm really excited to see how he continues to grow and develop as a player. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Green. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. One thing about Jalen Green, his path to the NBA was through the G League, Clark.
And, you know, I think we'll see more and more players take that path, those who don't want to go to college. It's a really good way to enter into NBA level experience early on. You want to get your feet wet before diving into the big time? That's a good way to do it.
Houston in the lead. On the wing, Brooks. Yet to see a basket. He drops it from range.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' 3-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Minot can't get it to go. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. And he makes it. And now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Minot. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Van Vliet against Morris. Crossed up the deep perfectly. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Eason against Anderson. The kick out to Morris. Back to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Adams grabs the miss. The Rockets have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. On the attack, Green. Outside Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. Ooh, poked away. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. The shot misses. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Here's Eason. The layup off target.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Towns passes to Edwards. Into the lane. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Outside, Green. Adams finds Green. Green going right at the rim. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Free throw good. Green. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Sinks it from distance.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Up top, Edwards. Towns for 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Brooks against McDaniels. It's Eason with the jam.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Looking to win the run. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Bullock's checked in.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Out to the wing. Conley against Van Vliet. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, Adams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Conley hits the trifecta. Conley's got 13 now.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Eason, pass to Bullock. Brooks outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Houston Rockets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 11. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the point. Clock at 6. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Count it.
The versatility of Smith on display there, and we're seeing it. I mean, he can act as a ball handler or the roller in the 2-man game.
McDaniels finds Edwards, and there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Bullock. Here's Gobert. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. To the inside. Brooks. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Back to Towns. The 3 is up. Second chance effort. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out Towns. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Stolen by Conley. Now Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Here's Conley. Guarded by Van Vliet. 3-pointer. The shot by Conley, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Van Vliet, the pass to Green. Pass to Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
With that reach, Towns is going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
Shot is good by Edwards.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's McDaniels. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. The Rockets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Van Vliet against Conley. Smith with a screen on Conley. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
When you watch Van Vliet, he's in total control of the offense.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Bullock comes in for Brooks. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Stolen by Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Edwards.
2 minutes.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Back to Daniels. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And the shot goes down. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
Save McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Van Vliet against Edwards. Here's Towns. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Green against Edwards. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Conley drives in. Count it. Good.
And we've seen him do it in finals games. Van Vliet loves the big spot. Wants to be that guy.
And here's Edwards outside. Oh, he nails it. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Green with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Van Vliet. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperon Şengün, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
Here's Edwards. Count it.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside, Green. 11 seconds left in the final quarter. There's the drive. Can't cash it in. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now Thompson. Thompson and Green are the backcourt set. Steven Adams out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. Stolen by Conley. Here's Edwards. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Houston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Adams. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The kick out to Conley. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Bullock. Back to Green. Here's Bullock. Green, the pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Şengün with it. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Just a rookie, but Thompson already taking and making big-time shots.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Just 5 on the clock. And he's going to the line for... And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have... And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach will challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Conley passes to Edwards.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
for an opening. Back to Edwards. Money.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. To shoot. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Rockets lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Bullock.
Good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within single digits.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Pass to Bullock. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
Edwards offline. And so it's Houston winning this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch.
and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Walker out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at center.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Here's Simons. Walker the pass to Simons. Outside to Brogdon. Walker a screen on Van Vliet. For three, Brogdon. It's hauled in by Adams. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop.
I mean, terrific speed from Fred Van Vliet, going all out to get where his team needs him on the break.
From the wing. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Brogdon.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
And something a lot of people notice about Fred Van Vliet are his instincts with the ball.
GA, he's got a sixth sense for how to run the offense, seeing when and where to move the ball in order to create quality looks for his guys.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. Stolen by Van Vliet. And it's the Rockets on the break. And the dunk by Eason.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And Simons, here we go. And it's Houston on the break. Green, the pass to Eason. Brooks with no one around. The three-pointer, no good. There's Walker with the three. Knocks down the three ball.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And it's Walker penetrating. Yep, that one goes. Walker's got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Brooks, and he pings it home with one hand.
Crafty score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Simons kicks to Grant. Pulls up on the wing. Brogdon the pass to Grant. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Adams.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
And one point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
Traps in the tray.
And this is something Ayton has to keep developing. In this era, big men have to possess an outside jumper. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ayton wide open. And the Trailblazers, another three.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Ayton sets the pick for Grant. A second chance effort, and that one's good, Ayton. He's got 12.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Van Vliet wide open, and the three ball is good. Van Vliet's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Houston. Walker the pass to Grant. Here's the three, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Van Vliet with it. 8 points for him. Launches it from deep. And another three for Houston.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Simons the pass to Ayton. Walker in the corner. Now Ayton. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Eason, a screen on Brogdon. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then it's Williams. Then there's Murray. And it's Kamare in at the 4. To the middle. Pass to Sharp. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 3. Murray dishes to Henderson. Here's Kamare. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The deep 3 from Van Vliet. Rebound by Williams.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Bucket is good. Brooks has got 8 points.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction. And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. And it's Williams with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Thompson battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And the basket by Kamare. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Thompson. Private.
Love it, love it.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
Did you see the D? They just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Murray. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Now here's Bullock. Defense is right there. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Shoots from the baseline. Portland again missing. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Whitmore. Finished off the break.
And he might be a rookie, but Whitmore can play some bully ball. He will get it inside and be as physical as anybody.
Henderson against Smith. Screen by Smith. For 3, Bullock sinks the 3-pointer. Bullock's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
For three, Murray. It's rebounded by Houston. And it's Houston on the break. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Henderson, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Thompson. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
This one has been all about Amin Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Outside for Murray. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Murray, 3 shots.
That one misses. And he nails the third. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Eason against Walker. Eason passes to Adams. Here's Ayton. Walker. And so it's Houston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The wings, Green and Brooks. Adams is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Grant kicks to Brogdon. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Brogdon's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Portland. Houston leading by 12. And the Blazers, Steve, had made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
And stolen by Ayton. Floats it up for Walker. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 11.
That's fantastic hustle from Steven Adams in transition. Positioned himself well to put the finishing touches on the break.
And the slam dunk by Simons.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Van Vliet with the bucket.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred Van Vliet, and he's really cooking tonight.
Three-pointers, Simons. Back to Walker. Brogdon the pass to Grant. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And one thing you love about Jeremy Grant, his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity and skill. A switchable 6'8" frame. He's a plug and play on any roster in this league.
Houston making a switch. Şengün's checked in. On the wing, Green. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Van Vliet outside. 4 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Here's Ayton. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. At one point, they led by 16.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
Simons from outside. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a three-pronged approach to globalization. 1 is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns, 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity in time to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. DA thanks. Nice move. Şengün. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Walker. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Brooks. Here's Van Vliet. Makes it off the glass. Van Vliet's got 19 points.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And Van Vliet, here we go. Şengün with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 13. Pass to Walker. Fires the 3. Here's Ayton. He feeds it to Grant. And the pass to Simons. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Simons has got 7 points for the quarter.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
Here's Van Vliet. The open shot by Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, we've got Anthony Simons. Walker out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Ayton, and it's Brogdon in at the point.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brooks up on top. He's covered by Grant. And that one is stuffed right through.
At 6'7", Brooks is more than capable of flying over you. The defense must recognize this better.
Rockets leading by 10. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Van Vliet left side. Pass to Şengün. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers.
In for the Blazers, number 00, Scoot Henderson.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Kicks it out to Grant. Stolen by Brooks. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
And it's Ayton missing. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. At one point, they led by 16.
And that's something for the team's fans and for his highlight reel.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Here's Van Vliet. Good for his ninth make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Back to Şengün. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 18. Henderson kicks to Simons to end the run. Out to Henderson from the arc. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Portland moving the ball around. Puts up a three. Here's Henderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Henderson is adept at earning these whistles. Got to be careful how you guard it.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Houston.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Fred Van Vliet.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Ayton against Adams. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Second shot opportunity. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Ayton. from deep three-point land. Misses the shot. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme
brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Walker in at the 4 spot.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for Portland. Here's Simons. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Conley finds Towns. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to Walker. Ayton with it. Outside for Brogdon. This one for 3. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Over Brogdon. The putback. No good that time. Now here's Simons. And Gobert with a block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
From deep, Conley gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Portland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, BA, I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Edwards can't hit. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Grant from the arc. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And Edwards slams it in.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He put some rage into that one, BA.
You're telling me. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Takes the 3. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Walker attacking. Towns with a rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 3-point lead. Edwards can't hit. For Portland, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Walker, a good look. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Walker for 3. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here they come. Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Conley passes to Edwards. Off target from outside. Portland's shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Ayton in the high post. Outside Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the lob. Ayton, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-6 run. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Sinks the tray.
They're time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. The three. Not going to go that time. And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Back to the game after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Then there's Robert Williams. Then it's Murray. And it's Kamare in at the 4 slot. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, "I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball."
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Those advanced numbers from Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
And it's oh, okay then.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Murray passes to Henderson. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. McDaniels from long range. Oh, they pick off the pass. Murray with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Edwards outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got 9.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Can they get it? And Williams punches it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
McDaniels, that's good.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Well, now that we've had a few years of reference, Doris, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Henderson.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Murray finds Williams. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Towns for 3. Williams grabs the board. Back to Henderson. Williams on the wing. Here's Sharp, defended by Gobert. Here's Williams. Pass to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Murray from outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
And BA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
It's good. Edwards has got 9 points in the quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Minnesota.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Here's Henderson. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Brogdon. And that one drops for him.
Well, you have to appreciate this about Malcolm Brogdon. There's a level of physicality he brings to the guard position. Nice finish through contact.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. 32 seconds left in the first half of this game. Yep, that one's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Substitution on court.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's covered by Simons.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Aiden. They need this. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. The three ball knocks down the triple. Alexander Walker's got 6 points.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Outside Brogdon. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Now Ayton, shot clock at 6. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Back to Alexander Walker. He shoots it. Misses off the right iron.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie. And it's Morris penetrating. Drops in the layup for 2.
Wow, how about the speed of Monte Morris? That is why that drive was effective.
And here's Simons outside. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He has 6.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Back to Brogdon. Walker, a screen on Morris. Brogdon, the pass to Graham. Morris against Brogdon. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Alexander Walker. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Simons finds Walker. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Anderson. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Minot. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Alexander Walker's got 10.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Back to Ayton. Plenty of space. Yep, that one goes.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so Morris will bring it up for Minnesota. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Morris. Reed, a screen on Brogdon. And it's Morris penetrating. And Reed with a basket on the assist from Morris.
How about the execution and pick and roll? Monte Morris, just great understanding of how to exploit the defense.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pure from 3-point range. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Pass to Anderson. Puts up a 3. Unable to get that one. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. It's stolen by Brogdon. And here's Grant from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Towns. Good work there as it goes. Towns has got 8.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Walker for 3. Walker, a screen on Conley. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 7 assists in the game.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Portland, we've got Malcolm Brogdon. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Walker. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Grant in at the small forward position. And the Trailblazers shooting poorly at only 28%. The drive by Simons. Good on the bucket.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Brogdon. From downtown, drills it from deep.
You can see that this coaching staff trusts Malcolm Brogdon's ability to make the right decision. Nice pick and roll play right there.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Edwards for 3. Conley against Brogdon. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon. Grant with a steal. Simons outside. And there's Ayton on the assist by Simons.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Towns for 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Now, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
Conley passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
They get the rebound. Here's Ayton. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Left side Conley. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. Here's the 3. That shot off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the inside. Out to Simons. Ayton inside. Working on McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Walker. Takes a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. From deep, Conley nails it from 3. That gives him a double-double.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
And here's Grant from the arc. Towns with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Back to Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mike Conley.
We look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact?
And Edwards slams it in.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Simons outside. For three. That one no good. Some solid defense from Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Walker, a screen on Conley. Brogdon from outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Edwards against Simons. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Walker's shot is off.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
First team foul.
From deep three-point land. Misses. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
right, Richard. Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. Tari Easton is out there with Brooks. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Edwards passes to Towns. Van Vliet on the wing, covered by Conley. Out to Brooks. Pass to Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done.
Şengün's checked in for the Rockets.
Look, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. We're about 1 minute into the first, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. He dishes it to Adams. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Conley. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Edwards against Green. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Şengün against Towns. And so Houston again turning it over. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Conley penetrating. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Adams with the screen on Conley. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. 4 on the clock. And Şengün throws it down.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. And Van Vliet, here we go. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and it's Brooks in the corner. Adams sets the pick for Brooks, and he jams it with authority.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Right side, Conley. Stolen by Van Vliet. 3 on 3. Şengün finds Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on Conley. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. It's stolen by Gobert. And even 3 on 3 break. Here's Towns. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Towns has got his second basket of the game. Van Vliet outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Gobert. Scoreless thus far. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Van Vliet looking around. They kick it out to Green. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 5 now.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Green slams it in.
This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now Van Vliet. To the left side wing. Şengün with a wide open look. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued to...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
previous play is under review.
That's that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
The first one falls. Richard, how about this? A lot of guys you played with are still in the league today. Does that affect your analysis of their play?
Oh, 100%. Nothing about me is impartial. If I don't like somebody, I'll say it to them. And I'll say it on TV. No, I'm just kidding, Kevin. All kidding aside, I respect all of these guys, and I try and be as fair as possible.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And finished off by McDaniel.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Edwards kicks to Conley. To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
Stolen by Conley. Right wing. McDaniels in the post. He's against Smith. Back to McDaniel. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Whitmore. McDaniel's defending. And it's Bullock in the corner. Pass to Şengün. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Conley against Thompson. 5 on the clock. Gobert knocks it away.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Towns finds Edwards. There's the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over him. And Thompson.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
In the corner, Smith with it. Şengün with the screen for Smith. A floater, and he makes that one. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Conley gets the bucket.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Bullock, and he dunks it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Richard, the Houston Rockets were once a powerhouse team in the West, especially during the 2010s.
Yeah, they even gave the KD and Steph Curry Warriors a run for their money. Look, the James Harden era in Houston was special, and now they're trying to get back into contention.
Şengün passes to Smith. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. To the wing right side. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Bullock. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. Smith kicks to Bullock. Back to Smith. It's stolen by Gobert. Stolen by Thompson. Takes it inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Towns gets it to go.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
High, arcing shot. One heck of a crossover there. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Down low to the left wing. Towns with the steal. The Timberwolves shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Got it off in time, and no good on the last second attempt this time.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
They've got Reed. Monte Morris is out there with Anderson. And it's Minot in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And he sinks the second. The Rockets trail. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Here's Alexander Walker, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. On the wing, Green. Driving inside. And Green slams it in.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Minnesota, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is Van Vliet. Into the lane. On the wing, Brooks. The pass to Easton. And the dunk by Easton.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Morris outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. From downtown, the rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Green. Green draws the double. Dishes to Adams. Van Vliet outside. Kick out to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Van Vliet. Now Easton. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
And the wide open shot for Morris. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Reed with the block. To the middle. Here's Minot. Pass to Reed.
Timeout,
Minnesota
timeout.
calls timeout. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Towns. He's got 12. It's stolen by Green. Goes up. And Green slams it in.
Nice active hands from Green.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Conley. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. The shot that time not on target. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Rebound Minnesota. He feeds it to Gobert. Pass to Towns. McDaniels up top, guarded by Green. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Thompson outside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
They kick it out to Green. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Timberwolves trail by 8, so on the floor for Houston. The wings, Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Adams, and it's Thompson in at the point guard. They get it again. The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets. Minnesota shooting well, 50% from the floor. Thompson against Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
He doesn't get the second one. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Jacks up a 3, and Anthony Edwards hits from deep.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Green finds Şengün. Out to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Gobert. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Gobert against Adams. Gobert, no good. Houston leading by 8. Here's Brooks. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Outside Edwards. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's Şengün. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Towns wide open. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Thompson, count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
And Edwards with the stop.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Rockets leading by 9. Green finds Thompson. He takes it in. Houston moving it around. Brooks the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
Adams with the screen on Conley. Here's Thompson. Gobert with the block. Conley feeling it out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Green. Gobert against Adams. Takes it from 10. On the wing, Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The Rockets with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The pass to Conley. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Conley's got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves. Thompson against Conley. They kick it out to Green. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Nice shot by Brooks.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Houston.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Amen Thompson.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And Green gets it to go.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Green with the ball. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Stolen by Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Stolen by Michael Conley. So we see Houston taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.
like on a struggling team?
Well, I can tell you, BA, not fun. In the early part of my career, I played for the Clippers, but I went to a lot of therapy, so I got over that. Look, they're struggling. They've got to find some confidence. Guys got to find a way to get their heads up. If they can just share the ball and share the wealth, they'll find that rhythm.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Steven Adams out there with Tari Eason. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Green for three. That shot is off. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for Portland. It's a three-point game. Eason with a steal. Here we go. Green with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. Green against Walker. On the attack, Green. Pass to Eason. Adams a screen. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year, but then they really struggled. They had some injuries and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
Here's Ayton. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
And here's Green from the arc. Offensive rebound. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Adams. Now Green. 6 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. It's Eason with the jam.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Blocked. And they recover it. Here's Brogdon driving in. Yep, that one goes.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Down low. Outside Eason. Launches it. Portland grabs the miss. Pass to Simons. From 11 feet away. Outside for Brogdon. And here's Ayton. Another shot. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Brooks with it. Picked up by Grant. Good. Brooks has got 5 points.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Here's Grant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Dillon Brooks.
Man, good whistle there.
And he knocks down the first one. And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, it's pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Brogdon. Ayton with a screen. Malcolm Brogdon, and that one's good. Brogdon's got his second basket of the game.
I think Brogdon has come into the league with a great bit of patience in playing the pick and roll, so the more experience he gets, the more aggressive he'll get.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Walker for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Eason finds Adams. Adams with a screen on Walker. Fires from deep. The Rockets with another miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. All sorts of time. And it's Portland with a rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
The 3 is up. And it's Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. Portland again missing. Well, the Rockets shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Oh, no good again that time. To the middle. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Adams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, there's not much that Adams doesn't do on the floor that has force behind it, making the D hit him when he drives inside.
He's off on the second chance shot. Here's Brooks. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty. It's all tied up in Portland. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Walker. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Grant in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Van Vliet. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Simons with it. Green picks him up. And it's Simons missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Three-pointer off the mark.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Van Vliet. And it's Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Grant from the arc. Portland no good that time either. Houston in the lead. Pass to Green. Lets the 3 fly. And Ayton pulls it down.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Brogdon from outside. Out to Simons. From deep three-point range, the Rockets pull it in.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Talk about using that speed. Green to the rim with ease.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket. I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Outside for Brogdon. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Green. The kick out to Van Vliet. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game. And there's so much on-court communication. Brent, what types of things are being called out by players?
Well, on defense, BA, it's pretty much everything. You're trying to read the opposing team's coach, try to hear the call of the play coming, try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening, and then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game.
Walker passes to Brogdon. To the wing, right side. Simons, right side. Clock at 6. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
Van Vliet, the pass to Green. In close. Green puts it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The drive by Simons, and he goes in for the dunk.
Such a dynamic offensive player. Great speed, great hops. Simon's hard to stop when he makes his move.
Here's Easton. Sweet little floater. He has 7.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is. And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Grant outside. Over Brooks. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Van Vliet's got 11 points in the quarter.
It's such a creative finish. FVV in the open.
Grant with a screen on Adams. Here's Ayton. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Brooks outside. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Fred Van Vliet has been on display for Houston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred Van Vliet.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Reggie Bullock is out there with Thompson, and it's Whitmore in at the small forward.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
Well, the Blazers have posted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Şengün misses in close.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Henderson, the pass to Murray. Fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets trail. Drives to the hoop. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The Rockets shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Whitmore. Oh,
yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Henderson for 3. Here's Kamari. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Bullock. From outside, off the mark. Portland trailing here. Here's Kamari. The three-pointer off the mark. For Houston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Thompson passes to Şengün. Smith outside. This one for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 7-point Houston lead.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Now the Blazers moving it up for the finish.
Oh man, just
gets it down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Smith no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass. Thompson's got 5 points.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Out left to the wing. Williams, a screen on Smith. To the inside. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his first basket.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Whitmore. Williams defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Whitmore. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run, over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Kamari. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Murray for 3. Here's Kamari. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Şengün. Pass to Smith. And there's the drive. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, a nice read by Smith. Now, he saw the lane and hit it.
Murray, no good. Puts up a deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The third quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top, leading by 5. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Then there's Robert Williams, then it's Murray, and it's Kamari in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Williams finds Henderson. Williams a screen on Thompson. Henderson for 3. That one doesn't drop. Houston in the lead. And here's Şengün. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They grab their own miss. Adams. Hayton with the defensive effort.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Takes the 3. Drains the triple.
You can see with that form on the jump shot that DeAndre Ayton has the tools to become effective on the perimeter.
Here's Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Brooks against Grant. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Van Vliet.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
The 3 from Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And here are the Rockets now. 6-point lead. Van Vliet scanning the floor. And the three-pointer goes. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
Nice shot by Walker.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
For Houston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 8. Three-pointer Van Vliet. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And here's Grant from the arc. Outside for Brogdon. Three-pointer. Rockets with a rebound. Outside, Green. Walker with a steal. The 3-ball. Portland, no good that time either. Grant with a steal. Ayton finds Brogdon. Puts up a 3. Outside for Grant. Launches a 3. Pass to Walker. Back to Brogdon. 4 on the clock. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
Brogdon steps up, fearless with that one.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Left side Eason. Walker with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Simons with it. Green picks him up. And that one is stuffed right through.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. And here's Adams from the arc. Simons with a rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Brogdon with a bucket.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D step up to stop him.
Drops in the 3.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of shot. On the road, late game scenario, what a sequence.
The Rockets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Simons with a steal, and they're on the break. And here's Grant from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Ooh, got that one up quick. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And demonstrating how fearless he is, Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Grant the pass to Simons. Outside Brogdon. Ayton with a screen to take the lead. Laces one from 3.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Adams. Eason a screen on Simons. On the wing, Brooks. Right side, Eason. Grant with a steal. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Van Vliet on the wing. Eason a screen on Brogdon. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Misses the tray. Eason finds Brooks. Grant with a steal. On the wing, Simons. Inside, Ayton. No good with a layup. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Conley, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game. Towns for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Simons. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Grant. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Edwards against Simon. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trailblazers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Walker is screen on Conley. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Passes it to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Fires for three. They grab their own miss. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Gobert throws it down.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Bangs home the trifecta.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. Trailing by 5. Walker's shot is off.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Conley with a wide open look. And another three for Minnesota.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
No good from Grant. Minnesota with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Got that one up quick.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Grant, that's good.
Man, that is almost the perfect arc on that mid-range J from Grant. You can see evidence of the work he's put into improving that jump shot of his.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, here's Edwards. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Conley kicks to Towns. Conley left side. Goes up to the stripe. Towns, no luck. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 11-point game.
Portland foul, DeAndre Ayton. Second.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And that one's good. Towns.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Here's Sharp. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota leading by 15. And here's Edwards from the arc. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sharp. Gets a very good look and converts.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And there's the drive. Count it, good. Edwards got 5 points so far.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And so it's Minnesota finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're trapped. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then there's Murray. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4 slot. They're the group the Portland Trail Blazers will start the second quarter with. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots the 3. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Trail Blazers trail by 15. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Towns wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Sharp. No good on the triple.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Edwards finds Gobert from outside the arc, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
And finished off by McDaniels.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Timberwolves on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year 1 in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set. Those are things that every team wants and needs.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Kamara. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. Down by 15. And it's blocked by Conley, and he gets it back. Kamara. Murray with it. Now guarded by Towns.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards looking it over. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's got 6 points.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Towns finds McDaniel. Back to Towns. Over Walker. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Simons.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Gobert the pass to Edwards for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Simons.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Conley with the 3. McDaniels with the ball. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Karl-Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Naz Reid. Monte Morris is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Grant goes in, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
A 3 from Morris. Pass to Minot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeremy Grant picks one up. The Timberwolves get to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Here's Simons. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Simons has got 6.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Count that one. Alexander Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
One of the things most impressive about Malcolm Brogdon is how well-rounded his game is. Scores, passes, defends, rebounds, and he's also a tremendous leader on and off the court.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The kick out to Anderson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And the slam dunk by Simon.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Malcolm Brogdon doing a nice job serving his guys. Passes like this help make his team better.
Timberwolves leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And another three for Minnesota.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
To the paint, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
The Trailblazers have gone as spotless, 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Second.
We throw good, Simon. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And Simons drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Edwards. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. For Minnesota, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And stolen by Ayton. Let's kick out to Simon. Buries it from three-point range. Simons has got 9 points here in the second half.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Edwards. Tries again. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. He takes the 12-footer and hits. McDaniels got his second basket.
What a move by McDaniels, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
And the dunk by Grant.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
They get it back. Out to Conley. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
Taking the contact and scoring. Towns not to be denied of the bucket there.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Timberwolves ball.
Here's Conley. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then it's Williams. Then there's Murray. And it's Kamare in at the four-man position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Murray, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Edwards can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 6. Over to the wing. Here's Kamare. Back to Murray. Here's Williams. Out to Henderson. To the right side. Kamare misses. Timberwolves leading by 6. Sharp the pass to Williams. And rebounded by McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Back to Conley. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Here's Brogdon. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he did that one with force.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Conley. Takes it to Gobert. Outside, Edwards. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Brogdon the pass to Walker. Back to Brogdon. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Conley. Gobert trying to get open, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Walker with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, remember now, Malcolm Brogdon was a second-round pick. Boy, he can mix it up down low, and is really a good all-around player.
Brogdon hits them both.
Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And finished off by McDaniels.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Ayton against Gobert. Floats it up for Walker. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Clock at 4. Grant for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Walker. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And Edwards with the stop.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Brogdon kicks to Ayton. Grant gets a wide open look. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And there you see Grant once again showing us how promising a player he is. Showing real courage taking that shot in a big moment.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ayton with it. Now defended by Gobert. Kicks it out to Grant. Simons the pass to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Conley. Can't connect. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.